Hey there, Ranger Nation. It's Nate, and welcome to the Webcast with Attitude, LR4. And this is episode 154, The Ultimate Fusion. There's a reason because of that, and you will find out what that is, because it revolves around Power Rangers Dino Fury's episode from yesterday. But before we get into that, let me introduce you to my more phenomenal co-host. We've got Rick.
Hi.
Which he's 59 apparently. We got David.
What's up, y'all?
I've been worse.
So how's everybody's week?
Good.
That's good.
Good.
Anything interesting happen? Any fun stuff?
I went to see a show, so yeah.
Oh, so that's why you weren't here.
No. No. That was the day
out, David.
No, it was the day before, yeah.
I'm watching you, David. I'm watching. No, I'm just messing with you, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, I know, dude. It's cool.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we already know how Rick's week's been because we talked to him yesterday, and he's,
Well, like I said, I had chicken dumplings today, so that actually made things a little bit better.
Well, that's good. You had soup, chicken dumplings?
I had chicken and dumplings. So that made it better.
So you didn't have the soup.
Nope.
Chicken dumplings. All right. Drinking some water here. Brought to you by a really messed up freaking Power Morphicon water bottle.
I was gonna say I recognize the logo. That's really cool.
Yeah, it was cool until everything decided to fall off of it.
What year did you get that?
That was at 2018.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that was when they were in Anaheim.
Yeah, I went there. Yeah.
Everybody did, and that was just very, very unorganized, but it was still fun.
It was my first one, so it kind of holds a special place for me.
Well, that's what that's Matt. That's cool, man. I mean, nothing against that whatsoever.
And so was Ranger Stop 2019. So.
Oh yeah, well, because you met us crazy guys, because we're awesome like that. No ego whatsoever. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and
we're psychotic, and he just said, "Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'll stick with these crazy people."
Hey, we're a crazy group. So what? Hey, what's wrong with being crazy? We're allowed to be nuts or insane in the membrane. But that's besides the point. Anyway,
because that's where I live, is in an insane world. It's called Earth, unfortunately.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into the first topic, which is Shoto or Shoto Super. These are figures that are, they call them, they're like, I don't know how to explain them, but anyway, we're just going to go ahead and show them. They're Super Sentai figures. And here we go. So here is Green Ranger. So this is basically what the Green Ranger looks like. And I think they're a little bit more scaled down. I don't know what scale they are, but let me look. Because these are on Toku Nation, so I saw these on Toku Nation. So it'll probably tell me the scale there, but there's that one right there. So hold on. Okay. So there's a look at that one. And yes, they do have all 6. We're gonna start with, and then the Black Ranger. I do like the little holster thing. It's interesting how they do that. They have that one right there. What's going on? Hold on a sec. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to turn off my...
If I couldn't hear you, well, it would actually make things better.
Hey! Silence.
I do not obey.
Of course you do not. You ain't nothing but
It's not
trouble.
in my programming.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, oh my god, that sounds so wrong. There's the Black Ranger, and then the Pink Ranger. This looks awesome.
Now, do they have switchable heads so that you can post them in secret identity form?
Unfortunately, no.
No, because I'd really love to actually have changeable heads. I think Bandai needs to reach out to Hasbro on that one.
I don't think these are something that Bandai does. I don't think they do that, but it's something. Because it's Shudo. It's called Shodo something. I can't pronounce it. I think it's Shodo Super. And there's that one. And I gotta say, I do like the look of the daggers right here. Kind of look like they have a little shine to them. I like that. The stickers. And there's the Blue Ranger, which looks really cool. And then the Red Ranger. Oh, but you know what? The Red Ranger, not only does he have that look, but he has this look as well. So that's pretty awesome.
Is that dragon armor?
That is the Dragon Shield. Yep.
Okay. Let me get back over here so I can see.
Is that Dragon Armor? Hold on, let me come back. All right. Yep, that's awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna let's see. I don't know it doesn't really tell you how tall they are or anything like that, but you guys would have to look these up. Oh,
now we can see you. Yay.
Yeah.
The Super Sentai in this mini play series. So yeah, so they are smaller. So they're a little bit smaller.
Hold on. I know probably how big they are then.
Okay.
They are probably about the same size as these things because they're
you froze
somewhat
on
of this. No.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You're better.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and go to you very quick. Yeah, from Power Ranger.
Yeah. The thing is, they make these for almost every series. I'm actually considering ordering the Zenkaiger ones this weekend after I get paid. I still need to get the second set and the SP set for Lupin versus Power Ranger as well, and I'll probably be doing that.
Red's helmet looks a little too down further where the mouth is.
Yeah.
So, but that could just be a prototype look. So that these probably just So that probably.
I mean, it's a little bit of a different design than these things because you see, like the joints here are easily separable. Well. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whereas those joints actually look like they're knee joints. Like the Lightning Collection tends to use similar.
And I do like how they actually will include.
Actually, that's like old style action figures where it's only the one joint, not two. But on the Red Ranger with Dragon Armor, his Morpher goes gold.
I can't remember. Did his go gold in the show?
I don't know.
Because it was. I mean,
because it was only used a couple of times.
I mean, because it was hard to
and I think 2 out of 3 of the times we didn't even get to see the Morpher because it was in the Megazord cockpit.
Yeah, I mean,
I did go back and watch Jew Ranger and find out there.
Yeah, so there's okay. Let me go back to the figures and everything. So these are the ones that they're all together right here, and their weapons do form the Power Blaster. Now, the reason why their Blade Blasters are gray is because these are prototypes. These are the prototype ones, and
that's why all the weapons are.
And there's a little bit of a look at the weapons together. And then here's they do have hands that do come off. Individual hands.
The hands are the same as these.
Okay, and then we have.
So yeah, they are approximately going to be 4 inches.
So yeah, and also the weapons, they do have different modes. So my guess is they do come with, each one of them comes with a different mode. And the Power Axe comes with a different mode too. It doesn't form that blaster mode like this does. It
you get Red Ranger armbands.
Yeah, that is so cool. So my guess is the Green Ranger's shield does come off.
And okay.
So
the Red Ranger with Dragon Armor is not a separate one. It's
right.
part of the ability. Ooh, that actually kind of makes me want them more.
Well, I don't even know what they're doing with how they do the morpher though. Because
These
notice,
were
the morpher,
prototypes in digital rendering, so maybe the Red Ranger with the Dragon Armor was literally just a redo of the Green Ranger in the digital rendering.
True, but
which would explain why they left more for gold.
Yeah. And so here's the look of the mini pal figures. These are the ones that these are basically the kits that form the Zords. These are really awesome. I've seen these. We've showed these before, but like the Gal Ranger ones and all that stuff. But these are very cool looking.
Yeah, they're expensive as hell too.
Yeah, just for getting a little miniature figure like that, it's expensive. But if you want to spend the money and go for it, then do it. But also coming later down the road, since it is going to be the 10th anniversary of this Sentai series.
Gokaiger!
Now, they haven't said if they're releasing silver yet, but I'd be surprised if they didn't.
And those, actually, if you look on the back of pink and yellow, you see a little indentation. Yeah. So, yeah, they're just a more posable version of the pseudo figures that are already done.
Yeah.
Okay, now I really want these.
You're going to be looking these up. Like, okay, where can I find? And then you actually, oh my God, wait a minute. I just realized something, Rick. You're going to be doing some toy hunting at PMC for these.
Oh, hell yeah.
Rick is going to have a bunch of these things in our hotel room. He is going to have a bunch of the boxes and everything.
PMC vendors, if you are watching, Rick's going to be probably buying these. One of you need to have it. And if none of the PMC vendors have this,
you're going to be surprised.
Then Rick's just going to have to get revenge.
And buy it
probably by ordering from Japan itself, but
yeah,
take my money and give it to Japan instead.
With that said, Rick, there's no doubt that you're going to buy these. So, David, what do you think?
The only thing that would hinder my buying them is price.
Yeah.
And
are you good at pricing?
Make that not an option here soon.
Yeah.
Not a factor.
So now, are you good at trying to do something about yen and everything because they're yen in Japan? But are you good at
if I order them on eBay, I can pay dollars.
I know, but I'm saying is, do you know how to understand the pricing from a yen price to a? Okay, so make sure I'm not
money conversion stuff. Google.
Yeah. Okay. So
how much is $1 to yen? Like 110 yen to $1.
Okay. So David
usually fluctuates between 105 and 110.
I'm going to you for this. All right. So what do you think? I mean, I don't know if you would ever get any of these, but what do you think on your?
I mean, they're cool. Yeah. Yeah.
So would you be a person to buy these?
Probably. Maybe only one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're nice, but thing is, I can't see myself spending a lot of money for these because these are probably going to be very expensive.
Yeah.
I just, it's hard. It's hard to, justify the price. I hate to say that, even though I did a crowdfunding for for a HasLab project, but but that's besides the point. At least I knew what the price was in U.S. dollars, because I do not understand, I do not know how to do the whole yen thing. I have to Google it and everything, and if I look at it, I'm like,
Google conversion, U.S. dollar to yen.
I'm scared. I'd be scared. I'm like, no, I don't know if I really want to know what this is going to be the price of. Rick's going to do it later. He's going to look it up. He's going to go, Nate, this is how much it is. I'd be like, yep, nope, I'm good.
What's the price in yen?
Let me look. It's going to drive me nuts now. Didn't say the price yet. I don't think it did. They don't even have a link for it. These were orders back at, okay. 9,900 yen. Set will cost, in a set, it would cost that. So
and
what's that?
How much?
9,000, it says 9,900 yen.
That is $86.75 dollar wise. Because as of right now, the yen, it takes 114.12 yen to make $1 US.
Yeah, well, they didn't put like an index or something like that. Where it would say like 9,000. That's technically 9,900 yen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, all right.
Because 99 yen would be 87 cents.
Okay.
So I highly doubt they're doing that.
Let's see. And they don't have a price for the 10th anniversary for the Gokai yet, so we'll have to wait and see about that. I like these figures. I'll give them that. I love them. I love what they do with these figures, but just, I don't know. I mean, Rick, if you want to spend the money on the set, then you can, because it's only.
For the set being that price, that's actually a really good price.
Yeah, I don't know if they have anywhere that you can order it on Toku Nation. That's where I found this stuff, but you'd have to look it up somewhere.
Okay.
I didn't see a link or anything. Okay, before shipping and handling, it's 96 something, and then you've got the shipping and handling. So I'm sure that's going to probably be a good amount of money
96. The shipping and handling, I can see being a few bucks. If they do DHL, you'll get it real quick.
Oh, Bandai.com candy. Here we go. So let's see if we can send it to you. Here it is. All right. Now, I know you don't know how to read kanji, but I'm going to go ahead and send that link to you through Facebook Messenger, and you can save that in your bookmark or something. Mm-hmm. So there you go. It's been sent to you on Facebook Messenger. Mm-hmm. So we're going to move on to the next topic. Thank you, David, for helping with that. So we have a topic called Fan Film Haven, I think it's called. So here it is, right here. Here's the logo for it. I think it's called Haven. Yeah. Haven. Yeah. So
Haven, yeah.
There is a project that they were trying to get funded on Indiegogo, and it involved Walter Emmanuel Jones. And that project was called Code Black. And if you guys want to see what Code Black is, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a little bit of a trailer promoting it. So we'll pause for a sec, and I'm going to go ahead and set this up. Okay, so let's go here. Share screen.
Now we're all on Matrix. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go, guys. Turn the sound on.
I was wondering if you could help me with something. Last night, a joint military operation that would have resulted in the liberation of 3 cities on the Ivory Coast went belly up. No survivors. The op had a 96% success rate based on recon analysis, so you can imagine our shock at its failure. We now know that their strongholds were on high alert due to an outpost that had been attacked in a nearby region a few days before. I represent the man who authored the failed operation. It turns out he is a former colleague of yours. 3 days from now, he has to explain to the Earth government how he lost over 200 men in a mission we assured them was foolproof. And he has to do that, of course, without mentioning your name. You will suspend all activity for the next 3 weeks until we clean up the mess you've made. Any future operations that you or the Angels conduct are to be run by our office 1 week in advance. And you will wait for approval before initiating any strikes. Think of this as a request. You have a family now, people to look after. You may be keen for the cross, but don't bring your disciples down with you.
All right, you guys can go ahead and unmute yourselves. Go ahead. All right, just by seeing that trailer alone, what do you guys think?
Really awesome. Just so cool.
Rick, what about you, man?
Good.
Yeah. And since Walter's coming here in a couple weeks, if I get to see him at the con, I'll say congrats,
Well, I haven't talked to them. Ask them if it's still happening because, because it looks amazing. It basically is a story about what happened after everything, we know what happens in the comics, but this is basically a telling story for adult fans and everything.
Damn.
So they want to.
Can't order the Shudo Supers right now because the sale on them ended November 15th.
Oh, darn.
So now you have to wait till they come out March of 2022.
Right.
And the 9,900 yen is tax included. Sorry, I've been reading this.
Oh, you're good. You're good. But so with your thoughts on this, Rick, seeing
hopefully, it gets done because definitely looks good.
Yeah, it definitely does. Let me look at the Indiegogo. Hold on a second. Let me go to Indiegogo.
Oh,
I spell Indiegogo. Does anybody know?
I-N-D.
I found it.
Okay.
So we're good. But
They're doing a mini form for the Stay Caesar robot as well.
Nice.
They're doing the Dark Gears. Sorry. This is interesting to me. I want them. But yep. Nate muted himself.
You muted yourself, Nate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So let me go ahead and show you this right here. Maybe I'll just move this over here so we can see what I'm showing you guys. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen here again. And this time I'm going to go ahead and put my AirPods in. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to share the screen again. Stop sharing the screen. Stop sharing the screen. I'm going to share it and show you the Indiegogo for it. Give you a look at what we were planning to do. So there's that. I want to get a good view of it. So hit OK.
The fact that in this image they have his eyes lighting up.
It's like Green with Evil, but not evil. So the plan
It's
was,
almost like he's like, do I morph yet? And kick your ass.
yeah, the plan was, the flexible, it was 18% fulfilled. And it says this campaign has ended and will receive all funds raised. So that means whatever they didn't get for this project, they could still find a way to raise the money in some shape or form.
Yep.
You guys are.
How much were they trying to get?
Said flexible 18%, a flexible goal of 50,000.
Okay.
So that, and they got 46 backers, so that's not bad. Now everything they were going to have for the perks and all that stuff.
They should have ran that Indiegogo thing last year. They would have had it funded in no time.
Yeah, this would have been a short film. So everything they have right here, and then this is the Omega series, which would have been a 12-layer. They have a thing called the Omega series that would have led into the whole show, the whole after Code Black and everything, and everything they had set up for it. If you notice, they that picture of Trini, Twee-Trang?
Mm-hmm.
That was supposed to be Trini's daughter.
Oh.
They were going to have an actress play Trini's daughter in there. So basically, it was going to have a little bit of a story of what was going to happen later on and stuff, So they were going to try to pay tribute to Twee in some way. So, and Zach had a daughter with Angela.
Okay.
So he's not new.
Is that why she left at the end of season 1?
I think that is kind of funny. Apparently, because she got pregnant. Apparently, in real life, she did.
Well, apparently Zach was responsible.
Wow, Rick. Wow. Let's see. Comments, discussions.
That date went really well.
So yeah. These were the titles of the episodes for Code Black and everything, and for the Omega series. And here's a little bit of the statues, but we will get a better look at these statues in the promos I'll be showing. But Zach's suit and him training Twee, Trini's daughter. I can't remember what the character's name was, but everything that was in the command center, all this designs and everything looks so amazing. I hope with everything they wanted to get this going, I hope that this happens. I hope they do something about this and find a way to get the money for it. Because this would be an awesome project, especially with Walter Jones portraying Zach again. Even though in the project, he's known as, they said you can't say your name. He goes by Z. As the Mammoth.
Oh.
So short for Zach, the Mammoth. So he's the Black Ranger. This is totally different. This is a more grittier Power Ranger storyline. And this would just have been awesome. But the Omega series, I'm going to go ahead and show that, the promo for those. So give me 1 sec. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of that. And I'm going to show you some of the promos for which will show some of the statues that were in front of there. If I can just go ahead and move this over here. Let me do that. Okay, I'm going to move this over here so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to ask you guys, you know what? We don't need sounds for this. I'll just go ahead and just don't mute yourself. I'll just show it without the sound. So, don't have to mute yourself because it doesn't need the sound. It's just going to show Emmett. I don't think it's going to need the sound, but let me test it out first. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, that's not what I was looking for. All right. Need the sound for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these will have the sounds to them. So, yeah, maybe we'll go ahead and mute ourselves and do that, and I'll just play the sounds to them. So go ahead. Let's do this.
I ain't stupid. All right, here we go. Let's see.
My love is gone. His boots no longer by my door. He left at dawn. And as I slept, I felt him go. Returns no more. I will not watch the ocean. My love is gone. No earthly ships will ever bring him home again.
All right, give me 1 sec. Let me go here. Don't unmute yourselves just yet. I'm going to be going through these promos very quick. Here we go.
So, what do you guys think of the promos?
A lot of repeat stuff, but yeah. I mean, they literally could have just done a close up of each one and probably saved like 20 seconds.
Yeah, but you know, when they're promoting something like this, I can understand why they did it. It makes sense. But so yeah, that was called the Omega Series. Like, I mean,
they're not
but
doing much to promote for it. I mean, unfortunately.
Well,
and that might be why the backing didn't get as much as they were hoping.
Maybe.
Because, I mean, this is my first time even hearing about it, so.
Yeah, I've been trying to promote it a lot, as much as I can. It's just been really hard. But
I've never even seen any of your posts promoting it, so.
I've been promoting it just a little bit here and there, and, you know, I try to. And I've been trying to keep track of it. It's hard to because, you know, but at least I'm talking about it here. But otherwise, David, you can go ahead and mute yourself, dude. You're good.
No, David just didn't want to actually have to talk to us.
And, you know, the Omega Series does represent what seems to be all 6 Rangers. It looks like there's a 7th circle, so there are ones for Titanus as well. So I wonder if they were going to include
or it could be White Ranger.
That too. And, you know, the suits and everything, and I like how it says Ranger Avenue on it.
Yeah, I love that.
Pretty cool.
Well, that's the street name. And you notice the address too, right?
I think so. Well, what was it?
1600.
What's
the
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in house. But that's 1600 Ranger Avenue, and the building and the way it's set up looks like it's a seat of government.
I mean, what do you think of that? I mean, Rick, in your
So,
opinion, I know.
mean, looks like maybe the Rangers in that series became the government. Who knows? I mean, at this point, I'm literally just drawing strings.
I mean,
That
if
would
you
be
knew about this project,
like interesting.
yeah, would you have backed this project if you had the chance to?
If I had the money, yeah.
Yeah, David, what about you? Would it have you back this project?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I actually did. If I remember, I think I did donate to Legend of the White Dragon a while back. So,
Same here. And
Yeah.
we did it, dude.
mhm.
Yeah, Internet 5. So anyway, but you know, when you go there, just ask Walter about it and see what he could say. If he could tell
Yeah.
you anything about it, saying, if it is still going on, or if they're going to
Yeah.
be moving, if they're still working on it, just ask him. He doesn't have to tell you like, oh yeah, he doesn't have to tell you everything about it. He just gets to say like, because we heard about this series called Code Black, and then we heard about this short film Code Black, and then the Omega series. Is that still being worked on?
Yeah, I'll be sure to ask him that if I get to see him.
Yeah, so that would be perfect, because I want to see something like this happen. Because, especially since it does involve, I mean, I'm not saying that other Power Ranger fan projects are terrible. They've done a great job with them. A lot of them, like, I mean, there's a lot of Power Ranger fan films are really good, what I've seen,
Yeah.
like some fan projects. But I got to tell you, with them including Walter Jones from the original series in this project, it's just phenomenal. I mean, this is an amazing thing to do, and I don't know. I mean, I think this would be cool. I would love to see this actually be a thing and be released. I mean, the statues are what the suits probably look like, and this is when the Rangers part ways and everything. I mean, the Green Ranger, Rick, what do you think of the look of the Green Ranger? Even though you didn't really get a good look at him, but what did you think?
Interesting design. Looks
The
like
coin
he
was
might
pretty
have
cool.
been the leader there.
Well, it's funny because in the back, he's behind the same area where the Red Ranger, so he's behind the Red Ranger. So
he may be the power string puller.
let's see, what else is there? I think this would be an awesome idea. I would love to see this happen. I mean, now, if you notice the back of their neck, the back of his neck in that trailer, that's the power coin. So it's quite different from Power Rangers when they have a morphing device. The coins are on the back of their neck, and that's how they get the powers. So that's unique.
Yeah.
I mean, even though, they want to change it up where they don't have to use morphers. I mean, they're accessing the power of the coin, but when they were chosen, the coins were implanted on them. So
Alpha,
kind of like,
teleport to the command center. 5 teenagers with attitude. And get the anesthetic ready.
now this might sting a bit. Wait, what? What was that? We are implanting.
You have now been infused with the power of the Power Rangers.
Infused? What do you mean?
What's that metal piece? What'd you do?
Zordon, how are we supposed to walk around our high school with a coin on the back of our necks?
Remember,
We're turning
Rick,
them.
do not reveal your identity to anybody. They're gonna see the coin in the back of our neck?
Tell them that's a birthmark.
I mean, granted, Kimberly and Chunky would be able to hide it. Tommy would have been able to hide it. But Jason, Billy, and Zach would have to grow their hair out.
Make sure to grow your hair out.
I think what they would have probably done they have the ability, to turn it into stealth. They learned to do that. That would have been a cool way of explaining why they were in the back of the neck. So, I mean, I would like to get these guys that worked on this project and talk to them more about it. I'll definitely have to get in contact with them and say, hey, I was wondering if you'd be interested in doing an interview on your project for this Code Black. I would love to talk about it because I was just wondering. I wanted to hear your thoughts on it. I've seen you talk about it, and I want to get in details. And, I want to try to get a, LR4 Facebook Live interview with them and try to get more stuff about this so we can, I mean, I've seen like the behind the scenes and everything. I just want to talk to them one-on-one. That would be cool to do. So, but anyway, yeah. So guys, I definitely think this project would be amazing. I know a lot of people in the fandom, the Power Ranger fandom, a lot of fans are, very, very hesitant on fan films. And I get that. I totally get that.
Mhm.
So, but anyway, we're going to move on to the next topic, which is our HasLab design, which I'm going to call it HasLab, designed by HasLab Power Rangers. And we all YouTube voted, because I picked two for you to vote, and we went with the Command Center. So, with that said, what would you think they would do with the Command Center? Because I don't know if they would be able. I mean, they would have to be able to. This would be an awesome HasLab project, but
Yes.
due to the fact it is owned by the House of Book on the university, they would have to get,
Not necessarily.
I don't know, because it is
No.
representing the.
The reason I say not necessarily is, are they doing the outside and inside, just the outside, or are we talking like it'll open up?
That's the idea. Like you could open up or something and
Yeah.
reveal the inside of the command center.
Or
That
you
would be an
do
idea.
like half a command center so you can see you have the backside like as your you can have that as your display, or you can turn it around and have the internal workings of the command center.
That's
If
true.
they did that, they could alter enough to give it the aesthetic of the command center without infringing upon the building's like effect or look.
That's very true. That's
And-
I didn't think about that.
But
And also, go ahead.
I mean, at the same time, on the doing the inside, you have a couple different tiers that you can do as well. Because you know how HasLab loves their tiers of internal design or of designing. So are we going Mighty Morphin? Are we going Turbo, Zeo, Movie? That's also something that you got to take into effect. They would most likely go from Mighty Morphin for the design, but they could have like a removable internal plate for like the background of the command center so that you can shift it a little. You take that plate off and now you have the Zeo form. And you can interchange the consoles. Because with that, by taking off the background, like the black starry background of the command center from Mighty Morphin, you now have the sleek design in the background for the cabinets to store the Ranger suits in and the weapons.
Perfect for the other
And you
Ranger
still
figures.
have a spot for Zordon's energy tube which now has the background, the silvery background, so that you can actually interchange. Plus, as an additional level up, you can then, without the Ranger suits in there, have a light that will light each one up the colors, each of the cabinets to the colors for the Turbo Command Center.
For the power chamber and turbo.
Yep.
Yeah. But that would be awesome though. If you think about it, still have that light, but you can actually, if you want to display, you can switch it out with the Zeo Rangers and then have their suits be displayed in there.
Exactly.
And the weapons.
The lights are optional. Or the lights would be your choice to turn on or not, which would light the thing up.
Now, in all honesty, this would probably be a lot.
It'd probably be about $500
at least.
Maybe
but
$6.
I don't know.
But we're talking this would probably be one of the biggest projects HasLab would do. I mean, we're talking.
The Power Blaster would have been, in my opinion, if you think about it, the Power Blaster
would be the Power Blaster would probably be about $500 to get all 5 original weapons. As next tier would get you either lights and sound built in. The tier above that, we have it come with a Saba or Dragon Dagger. The next tier would give you the next one. Just to have. I know that they've already done a Lightning Collection Dragon Dagger, but still.
So, David, what do you think, man, about them? I mean, would you like them to do something like this for Mighty Morphin for the Command Center?
Yeah, totally.
You have to imagine that this would probably be 2.5, 3 feet tall.
Maybe.
And probably about 6 feet wide. Maybe 7 or 8. I mean, this would be massive in order to do it correctly. And in order to fit in the ability to switch from Mighty Morphin to Zeo to Turbo.
Right. But, I mean, it would be a great idea because, moving on from, role-playing items to a set piece,
Oh, yeah.
That would be so cool.
You want to know how they could really get around that whole copyright of the building design? One side be the command center, the other side be the youth center. Just don't include the external design. Yeah, that'll probably end up making it like a good 10, 12 feet by 12 feet by 2.5 feet tall.
But I think
massive display, but you could display your Rangers in both forms.
The command center would be an awesome type of design for HasLab. I mean, I know they've been doing a lot of stuff with like Star Wars, Transformers, even Ghostbusters.
And they've done a couple ships for Star Wars, which are massive. I mean, we're talking 48, 50 inches long.
And let's not forget they have something going on for G.I. Joe as well.
Oh, I forgot.
So, but yeah, so guys, I think this would be an awesome project. I'm not saying that this is something that they would do. I'm saying it's something that a lot of fans would love to see happen.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm one of them, but I'd have to be working on I'd have to be picking up some hours of work, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if they did everything I'm thinking that they should do, it could be about $9.99.
And you know what? This would be a good question to ask at a panel for PMC for Hasbro. Asking, so, we know that Hasbro does these HasLabs. Would you guys consider trying to do something? I know you guys have the Zord Ascension, all that stuff. Would you guys be willing to try to do something with HasLab with some stuff that, doesn't have to involve the Zords? I mean, you can still do Zords with that, or would you do something around that line? I mean, just, would you ever...
Another thing I would really love, a actual set for the Mega Ship.
Yeah, that'd be cool, but it'd have to turn into the Megazord,
No,
or not necessarily.
no.
Yeah, but
I'm talking
I just
actual
think-
display set like the command center, but for the mega ship. And we're talking a couple stories high.
Yeah.
So you have like an engine room, you have the command room, the command bay, or the main control room. And then you have the Megazord cockpit as well as one of the, so that you can do different things. Can you imagine
yeah, it-
having a Megazord cockpit to have your figures sit in?
oh god,
That
that'd
would
be
be
awesome.
that could be a HasLab too. Mighty Morphin Megazord
Cockpit.
cockpit. They could, and then each of the tiers include the individual Zord cockpits. So you'd have the main Megazord cockpit with I'd even put 6 seats in there so you can fit Green Ranger in the back like they did in the show in one episode.
So
And
that
then
would be
do
pretty
the
cool too.
6 individual Zord cockpits.
So yeah. So here's what I want you guys to do. You, Rick, and David. You and David, Rick, come up with some ideas for a HasLab project you would love to see them do. You said one of them, the cockpit. Think of something that you would love to see happen, and let me know, and I will put it in our future episodes of LR4. So give me some ideas. So I would like to know what you guys think would be an awesome idea for HasLab. Now, guys, let you know these. I mean, I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, you guys are really reaching here. Don't give us hope.
Hasbro's done a lot of stuff, so
yeah, I'm not saying, and
it's
I know
not
people
out
probably
of the
think,
realm of possibility.
don't give these like. I mean, I know some people if or when they watch this, don't give us hope. Don't.
They ain't gonna watch
do that.
this. Hasbro ain't gonna watch this.
No, I'm talking about not Hasbro. I'm talking about people that watch us. I'm saying, it would be
None of
awesome.
those people work for Hasbro.
I know.
Okay, maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe some of the
I just
people
think
are
that
actually
the
kind of
projects you should do. I mean, I think these would be great projects. The Power Blaster and then this.
cool.
These would be awesome HasLab projects. But, at the end of the day, I would definitely – that would be a good question to ask at PMC. I would definitely ask that. Like, that's what I should ask at the panel. Say, so we know there's been these HasLabs on there. Would you guys ever consider doing a HasLab project to have the Ranger fandom fund that so it could happen? What would you want to do as a HasLab project? We would get their thoughts on that if they could come up with something.
We'd probably end up with the base from Megaforce.
That'd be kind of simple.
Yeah,
But
they would probably charge $250.
let me put it this way, though.
But if you get
Either
high
way,
enough here,
whatever
you can
they
take the
do-
Gosei head off and use it as a morpher.
That's true. Or you could use. It would be nice if you could just use the Bandai one.
No,
Hey, you can still
Hasbro
fit it
would
in
make
there.
their own, and then they'd release cards for it.
Yeah. Coming soon from Hasbro, Gosei Lightning Collection figure. Has nothing really to do but just sit in a freaking. It's a display
just
thing.
sits there.
Lights up.
And
It's
you
just
actually have to mount it to something in order to actually get it to stay standing.
I don't know, but yeah, David's like, dude, what am I doing here right now?
David's probably in the same boat I am. Like, come on, let's hurry up. I'm tired.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Rick's topic since,
We're that far
we're
along?
there.
Okay.
Well, I told you we didn't have that much to talk about
All
in
right.
this
Well,
episode.
this is going to be interesting because I only got the one copy. So what's pictured there is the main cover. What I have here is the legacy cover.
Okay.
Because as you can tell, it has the legacy numbering. So basically, if Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic had continued, this would be issue 59. Actually, it's probably safe to say this would probably have just been the Go-Go Power Rangers series that they ended at issue 32.
Okay.
Ugh.
So go ahead and tell us a little bit about Power Rangers issue 2.
So, Power Rangers issue 2 deals with the Omega Rangers in space. Going over some plans, or seeing how long until they arrive, sorry, to Safe Haven. They currently have Draken with them in custody.
Oh, I have legs. Just standing up. Go ahead. Continue.
Yep. Put Draken in a cell. Apparently, Trini likes to keep going around in her Omega Ranger outfit while the others are demorphed.
Because it makes her look hot. Oh.
Pretty much anything makes Trini look hot.
No disrespect to Tweet Train at all.
Oh, no.
But, she was a little bit nice if she was here. We would have met her.
May
Oh,
she
yeah.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's been 20 years already.
I know.
So, the Omega Ranger ship gets invaded. I really need to spend time to read. Again.
Again?
Yeah. They get saved. By their pet cat. Pet alien cat. Who has a bigger role in the future storyline. And then they end up actually attacking Draken, the villains. Called the Horde. Or, sorry, the Horde.
I'm still here, guys. I'm just.
And they made, they're now threatening to make Draken their servant. Dragging him along. That is the end of the issue. I mean, this is literally just them getting invaded, getting their butts kicked, and essentially the villain force taking over their ship. Power Rangers issue 3. Yeah, well, that finishes this two-parter. We may get to that eventually. Maybe. We might skip it. Keep you in suspense so you have to go buy the issue.
Right.
That actually sounds more fun.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
No, you're good.
I'm in the kitchen, and my switch to my light switch is not working right. So that's why I've been doing this in the kitchen and doing the webcast here. So, and
That's good.
So, anyways,
I grabbed myself a
support the
bite to eat.
paper
I didn't know if you guys
copy.
really want me to see me eat.
Support the paper copy. Go to your local comic book shop. Support them. They're small businesses. They create jobs in your neighborhood. Definitely check them out. You can find all kinds of back issues from older series. I'd show you my collection, but it's kind of all boxed up and we're on top of it right now. with the
Ready to
computer.
ship out. Just let them know. If
Yeah.
the price is right.
Oh no. I ain't selling my collection. I did, however, complete my Superman collection from the time I was born to current day. So, yay! Yeah, definitely check out your local comic book shops.
Well,
Support
cool.
small businesses.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them really need it, and a lot of them did not survive over the last year and a half. So
Yep.
the ones that are remaining, definitely go out, support them.
Cool.
All right, guys. So now we are into our last topic of the evening, which is Power Rangers Dino Fury episode rates. And we're going to be talking about episode 17, Crossed Wires. So here we go. So this is a look at the Pine Ridge High School, where Izzy and Fern go to. So it's interesting that we actually see a school, but I don't know if you know Hobby's in school or anybody
Javi's
else.
got a job. I'm pretty sure he's graduated,
Yeah,
especially
and,
if he's working for a newspaper now. I mean, granted, the getting the job was like didn't check for any credentials or anything. Just, hey, who can get me a story first? Okay, cool, you got a job.
And you're gonna get a keytar out of it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I'm pretty sure he's graduated.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Izzy's like in her senior year.
no,
They might make her a junior just so that they can use the school for a background next year too. In season 2. Make her a senior
yeah,
there.
she has to do this. There's this one test that she has to take care of.
Yeah.
So, Rick, explain that, please.
It's like electronics test, engineering style, dealing with wiring, and yeah, she's not good at it.
Right.
So yeah, and apparently the teacher communicated that to Fern.
Yep.
Because
So-
that's exactly what teachers do. Hey, instead of talking to you and your parents about this, I'm going to go talk to this other student that you have a connection with.
Yep.
For them to come talk to you.
And they do have a and they're they're exploring more of Izzy and Fern's.
I wouldn't necessarily say they explore that more.
They acknowledge that
just
they're dating.
say,
They do acknowledge
"Hey, it's
that they
still
are
there."
dating. That they're
Yes.
dating. They do acknowledge that.
Uh-huh.
And
Which,
so that's
by
at
the
least
way,
they still acknowledge that.
I'm glad that they actually brought that up again because it proves it's not a one and done.
Yeah.
Could they have done a little bit more with it? Yeah. But
in this, go ahead.
But with this being new for a show to explore a relationship of that status, little here, little there. Don't let it just be a one and done. But, don't go full hot and heavy with it. As far as a PG show would allow you. But keep it around the G, maybe slightly PG-ish. Peck on the cheek, so be that, whatever. But, you gotta take it easy. It's the first time they've done that. And by taking it easy, they're not going to screw it up.
Right.
which will do
So-
more justice in the long run than going, as far as they can with it right away.
So with that said, there's this device that puts him to sleep, and
Yeah,
Izzy's got to try to figure out how to fix it and do that. So, they're dealing with these 3 Sporks beasts that are the stone triplets. So it's pretty interesting. They have more than one Sporex because they're brothers. So it's pretty interesting if they did that. So
yes,
they are
because
fighting.
apparently sporks can have siblings. Even though they were
Oh,
all
why not?
genetically engineered on Rafcon.
Yep.
So wouldn't they all be siblings?
I guess. I don't know. Logic.
But in order to be siblings, don't they have to come from the same parent?
Yeah, we know. But so anyway, in this episode, the reason why I call this
creates
episode
issues
the ultimate
for the
fusion,
logical thinker.
because we do get the debut of the Fusion Ultrazord, which makes up which combines the God, what's it called?
Masa,
The
Mosa Razor.
the Masa Razor Zord and the T-Rex Champion Zord, and I believe the Dimetro Blazing Zord.
Yes.
I believe that's part of it. I'll have to look it
Yep.
up.
The Metro Blazing Zord you can see right there in the chest piece. You got the
Yeah,
orange
okay.
around it.
So it does, this is what, this is one of the Ultras. This is one Ultra Zord.
Yes.
Because there's another Ultra Zord that they'll have later on in the next season. So,
Uh-huh.
so
And this isn't is this the first Ultra Zord we've seen?
for this season, yes.
Oh yeah, because we don't even have
because in the flashback we did see that other Ultra Zord.
Yeah, but was that already done or was that a future
No.
episode?
It's that was from the past.
Damn
They
you,
were fighting
Netflix! Okay,
so
it was Netflix, it was YouTube, but you get the idea.
yeah. So it was it was in the episode. They showed this in the flashback when the debut of the Gold Ranger in episode Ancient History.
Okay.
That was the other Ultra Zord.
Yeah.
So what is really cool is that
So we
I
did
love
already get
what they do.
flashback there.
So everything they're doing so far with the show is really amazing. And in this episode, in this part right here, Izzy passes her test, and they see somebody they recognize, Pop.
Oh.
And apparently he's having problems with his leaf blower or whatever to help. Clear out
We
the
skipped
gutters or
over the
something.
whole thing with Izzy actually doing all the work to turn around and save the Rangers, to wake up a couple of them from the sleeping gas that from the devices that Void Knight had made that were being placed around town by Mucius.
Well, there you go. Rick
Yeah.
just said it. That way, I left it open for you to do that. So there you
Uh-huh.
go.
Sure,
Well,
you
yeah.
did.
No, I didn't. I just,
Yeah.
just wanted to move it along so we don't have to
Because
be on here.
Ollie was turning around and trying to teach her some of the stuff, and it wasn't until she actually had to actually do it on her own that it finally kicked in.
Right.
And that's what allowed her to pass her test. Thank you, Sporks Beast, for turning around and helping a Ranger pass the school test. Okay, it actually
So,
wasn't Sporks Beast, it was Void Knight, but
I give this episode I give it a 10. It was really good. It was really well done. They did an amazing job with it. So yeah, I'll give it a 10. Rick, what about you, man? What do you give it?
I'm going to have to give it a 9.
Okay.
Just because there's always room for improvement.
Yeah. I agree with that.
And because since when does a teacher communicate with the girlfriend of another person about the school issues that they have? I'm sorry, that's not how school works.
Exactly.
At least not when I went. Things might be different now, for all I know. Hey, random student, go talk to such and such student because they're failing this class. Yeah, I don't think so.
So yeah, I mean, like I said, Donna
Unrealistic.
Fury has done very well with their episodes. Very good. It's been a really good season. Now, David, I said, like you said, you haven't seen this episode,
Correct.
but so far, of what episodes you've seen, what would you say about this season? I mean, you don't have to rate it. Just tell us what you think of this first season of Dino Fury so far.
I think it's been a good season. You know, it has good character development, and obviously they brought back the dinosaur theme again. So I think it's been a good season so far.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
And again,
Yeah,
yeah, I like it. I love it. I love everything they've done with this. It's amazing. So guys, that's our episode of LR4. So next, so before I do my outro, Rick, if you would do your spiel, go ahead and give your little.
again,
on
support
outro.
your local businesses, support the small businesses, support the paper copy. Yeah, just keep the small businesses going.
Cool.
Now, David, what about you, man?
This was a good episode. Of course, I didn't get to see that episode of Dino Fury, but I'll be able to catch it up on Netflix. And yeah, and I hope you all have a good Thanksgiving too.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Oh,
But
yeah,
before we go,
there's
let me do this
Thanksgiving.
right now. Let me do this right now. Actually, so guys, that's a perfect time for this before we log off. Thank you for mentioning that. I was going to mention that too.
Yeah.
Rick, what are you thankful for? I hate to put you on the spot like this, but you know, it's going to be Thanksgiving this Thursday. Figured why not ask? What are you thankful for, man?
Family. Family.
David, what about you, man?
Just everything really. You know, I'm thankful for all my friends and family who helped me shape me to who I am today. Yeah, I'm thankful for that.
What I'm thankful for is definitely my family, my friends, everything. You know, I'm thankful for LR4 because and thankful that I've had you guys being a part of this. This has been such a great I mean, Rick's been here from the beginning since we started this. I'm thankful for him. I'm thankful for the friendship me and him have. I'm thankful for you, David, meeting you and everything. I'm thankful for a lot of people that I've met. And, even though some of them have, I've, I'm not going to say I regret my past friendships. I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say that I really am thankful for people that I've met and that have been in my life. And I'm thankful, to still be with you guys. And I can't wait to see what I have so many ideas for the webcast. And, if it wasn't for Rick, if it wasn't for, everybody liking our page and everything, I say this countless times, guys. It means the world to me. It means everything to me that, you have shown that people like it. And, I know that we're not the most popular. I mean, we're not really popular, but I don't look at it that way. I try not to look at it saying, okay, well, we're trying to become, a big, like the hugest webcaster thing in the Power Ranger fandom. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just here to state my opinions and give, show you guys. But it does mean a lot that people do show interest of what we have to post and what we talk about on here. For people that view us, I know certain things we have said and everything, that stuff has happened in the past, but I'm glad some people stick with us, and it means a lot to me. But like I said, my friends, my family, that's the main thing about what you should be what I'm thankful for, and I'm thankful that guys. You don't know this. It's been 3 years I've been working at my job. This is my first job. I've been there for 3 years now, since last Tuesday, and doing pretty
Yeah,
good there.
so I'm
even
a
though-
little set bet. Like 2.5 years ago.
I'll tell you right now, Rick, be happy that I did not make a bet with you because
Oh no, I wasn't talking with you.
I know. But you know what? I can tell you right now, though, if I did make a bet, I don't know. I don't know, but I don't want to do bets because knowing my luck is I would lose the bet at some point. But anyway, guys,
I mean, I had you
go
not
ahead
even
and-
less than 6 months, so
yeah, right.
I'm
right,
glad
so
I'm
guys,
wrong.
Yeah.
I really am actually glad I'm
Oh.
wrong, but still.
It's just that I like working there. The environment, people, I get along with people. It gets stressful but that's just the work environment. That's just how work is. You do a lot of work. But anyway, guys, go ahead and do yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and do my outro here.
Okay.
All right, guys. Like I said, next we'll be back next Sunday, our usual time. And our next episode is going to be 155, Pop Pop's Big Date. I've gathered some topics to talk about. Hopefully that will last us through the episode. So yeah, guys, I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. Hopefully places are not going to be open for Black Friday shopping on Thursday. My advice is, guys, relax, stay home, go shopping either on Black Friday or do Cyber Monday. Relax. Thanksgiving is for family, not for, okay, I'm going to eat. All right, let's go to the store and go get a bunch of stuff and get trampled on. All I can say is stay home, or if you guys want to do that, that's up to you.
Trampoline's the fun part.
God, Rick. But yeah, guys, hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving with your family. Eat a lot of turkey, and a lot of mashed potatoes, ham, mac and cheese, or however just happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So yeah, that's all I have to say. And don't forget to tune into a new Power Rangers Dino Fury, which is going to be on Nickelodeon. But if you guys have Netflix, watch it on there. The next episode of Dino Fury is The Makeover, and I believe it's next week. Because I know it's Thanksgiving weekend. I'm sure it will air. Hopefully. Let me look. Give me one sec. Sorry. The Makeover. The Matchmaker. No, The Makeover. Yeah, I found it. Quiet. Okay, so yeah, it is going to be on the 27th on Nickelodeon at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your local listings. Check that out, and make sure you guys tune into our webcast at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The event will go up
Check your local
midnight
listings for
tonight.
that as well.
Yeah, right. So, and also make sure you guys like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Also, don't forget to follow our OnlyPans. It's buttery. I can
Now
call
with
it owner only.
cheese.
Now with cheese. Now that's what it says on there. Really? So anyway, guys, happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay more phenomenal. And as Zordon always says, no, he doesn't turn into a turkey.
Turkey Zordon says.
Oh God, I got turned into a turkey for a second. May the power protect you. And remember, it's morphin' time. All right. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a good
Happy
one.
Thanksgiving, guys.
Later.